On December 2019, the first COVID-19 case was recorded in Wuhan, China. In an average of 2 months, the Philippines recorded its first COVID-19 case. Months later, the proportion of COVID cases in the Philippines increases. That is why President Duterte placed the entire country in a community quarantine. According to the Department of Labor and Employment, there were 2,068 establishments who had a closure in order to comply with the community quarantine guidelines. An estimate of 7.3 million workers lost jobs due to this closure, which results to poverty and hunger. According to the World Bank, the poverty incident rate in the Philippines is seen to go up by 3.3 percentage points due to the pandemic. To comply with the need for social distancing, there was a suspension of face-to-face classes. Everyone is encouraged and forced to stay at home to stay safe. A study conducted by Tilda and Alone found out that there was a significant difference in the feeling of loneliness, uncertainty, stress, and anxiety throughout the pandemic compared to the feeling of loneliness, stress, and anxiety before the outbreak. All these things often leads to depression. So how are we gonna fight and prevent depression? In a sample of 1,714 volunteers, it was found out by researchers from Baylor University that there is a significant relationship between getting less likely to experience anxiety-related disorders and praying to God. A sample consists of 74% female took the PIAT or the Pittsburgh Enjoyable Activities Test found out that PIAT was correlated with high level of psychosocial states and lower level of depression. Changing your focus by engaging in leisure activities is also a part of self-care. It was found out in a study that there is enough evidence to conclude that constant streaming of news about COVID-19 worsens mental health conditions, fear, worry, and difficulty in concentration. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, consuming so much news has an impact on our moods. In a review of 12 studies, it was found out that there is a significant relationship between unhealthy dietary habits and poorer mental health in children and adolescents. Healthy habits boost the immune system, thus preventing infection. Moreover, it lightens the mood, thus reducing stress. To lessen the feeling of isolation, the social media can be used positively to engage with others. A study also found out that males have lesser intimate friendships than females. Moreover, friends form one of the foundations that enables us to cope up with problems that life throws at us. Lastly, expressing gratitude. In psychological research, it was found out that expressing gratitude is highly associated with deeper happiness. In a study conducted by 2 psychologists, participants were asked to write something about their life. In one group, they wrote about the things that they were grateful for. The second group wrote about the things that irritate them, and the third group wrote about the things that affected them. After 10 weeks, it was found out that those who wrote about gratitude felt better about their lives and felt more optimistic. The more optimistic a person is, the more he believes that there will be better days.